watching Untethered live stream. I'm your host, Jake Johnson, and this is Chill Stream Wednesday. How's it going, everybody? How you doing? How's life treating you? How's the world out there in the big, wide open spaces? Anything unique going on? Anything special happening? Who's here? Anybody here? I'm not here by myself. Surely, there's a Diego. I knew I saw somebody hiding around back there. What's going on, Diego? Good to see you, my friend. Glad to have you here on the Chill Stream. We got some big things to discuss here and there. Hey, Kev, what's up, buddy? Glad you could make it. I just got in the door just long enough to throw out my advertisements and jump on the internet. I haven't even had time to sit down yet. Well, I'm sitting down now. Why do now what you could wait till 10 minutes to do? Not much, my friend Jake. Well, can't every day be exciting. Sometimes it's just a day. Sometimes it's just a day. You know how it is. I got a flaming hot cup of coffee here. I did manage to get that done. My goal, what I was trying to get done this week, two things. On Friday, I'm going to film a rehearsal that I got to go to. And that's going to be the podcast on Friday. Hanging out with the boys kind of thing. Live, unedited. And today, I was going to take you guys for a ride on the motorcycle. But ever since I've hatched that plan and decided to do so and got my cameras ready to go, I've had to work late every day. I guess it was Sunday when I hatched that plan. It was either Sunday or Friday. I can't remember which. Either way, every day, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I've had to work late. So I've been getting home at dark, right at dark. So I haven't had a chance to do it yet. So it may be something I do at the beginning of Sunday's podcast, or it may be something I tag onto the end of Friday's podcast. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I've got all day Thursday to think about it and figure it out. But I might film it Friday morning because I don't think I have to work on Friday. If I don't have to work, I'll film it in the morning, edit it in the afternoon, and make a video and play it Friday night. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. Either way, it's coming. We are going on a ride. It'll be a 2-camera ride because I've only got 2 cameras that I can take with me on the motorcycle. The other 3 cameras that I have are all stationary. Have to have a laptop attached to them. These kind of cameras. I actually have 3, but one of them's not operational at the moment. But I have to devise a way. One of the reasons I haven't done it yet is because I have to devise a way to attach those to my motorcycle and they not vibrate to pieces. You know, that's what I'm worried about is you'll get a video and it'll look like this. I don't want that. So I'm going to have to put some foam under them or something. Either way, though, we're going to get it done. It's just going to be a day longer than I thought it was going to be. What are you guys up to today? Anything special in your world? Kev, what are you doing tonight? It's Wednesday, so probably not much, huh? Tomorrow, I have to get off early to go see my son, which means I have to go in early to make up for it. So I won't have any time to do it tomorrow. But I think Friday morning I'll have time to do it. We'll see. Been watching the news. Watching our fearless leader make a fool of himself in front of the world stage. That's always interesting. Biden was at one of the meetings with all the world leaders. And one of the guys was standing up introducing everybody. And Biden popped up out of nowhere and interrupted him and said, "Don't forget to introduce the South African leader." And the guy says, "You mean this guy? The guy that I just introduced while you were interrupting me?" Moron. I had a jury trial yesterday, just office today. Wow, I bet that was exciting. Was it a good trial? Was justice served? I hope it wasn't anything like the last trial I went through, and if it was, I hope you were on the other side, because if not, you're not sleeping very well tonight. Yes, he is. It's a very well established point. Because they have a right to a trial, just a free trial, as much as everybody else does. They have rights too. Because in this country, you're innocent until proven guilty, unless you're me. And then you're guilty regardless of whether you get proven innocent or guilty. If they did awful vile things, you wouldn't need an attorney now, would you? Most people that get caught red-handed, they go straight to jail. Yes, Ted Bundy was a bad dude. And he had a trial lawyer, and he still died in prison. Yep. What's up, Great Sky Troll? Good to see you, my friend. We're just sitting here discussing the finer points of the legal institution. Still got a trial, represented himself. Well, there you go. They say that only a fool represents himself. And they say that because they don't want you not to pay an attorney. Had a fool for a client, yep. My client may have been drunk driving, but the jury said not guilty. Did he hurt anybody? Well, he represented himself because he studied for attorney in law school, but he never finished and he dropped out. He made a bad mistake by not pleading guilty. Great Sky Troll says, I like legal fiction. No, he did not hurt anybody. Well, that's good. That's a blessing. You know, sometimes people do some silly things, and sometimes innocent people pay the price for it. Thank God this wasn't one of those moments. Well, it sounds like you did right by him. You got him off. I guess that's a good thing. That's what you're supposed to do. You're a defense attorney, correct? Or are you a public defender? Do whatever they assign you. The worst thing you could do is represent yourself. He ended up looking bad in the eyes of the jury because he was guilty. Well, yeah, he was guilty. I mean, they found him with a house full of dead bodies. He drove across 4 state lines wearing a poor girl's head as a hat. Con Air. Great to have you here, Great Sky Troll, says Diego. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. It's a lovely day today. Nice and sunny outside all day. Beautiful day. Beautiful sunset coming home. I wanted to keep riding. Days like today, I really enjoy riding. Most days it's just transportation, but on days like today, it's a pleasure. Depends. If you're dealing in a crooked country with crooked people, you got to get a crooked local to compete. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Yes, they were. I think he killed a few men, too. Yes, that is sick. Kevin says, I've had enough. It's bourbon time. Cheers, mate. Good on you. Damn, it's hot. What's the troll drinking tonight? I don't know. Let's ask him. Hey, troll, what you drinking tonight? Well, Bundy was sick. I might know too much about serial killers. You're not drinking tonight. Well, what's wrong with you? Why ain't you drinking? It's Wednesday. An atheist once said that serial killers are a good reason to not believe in God. Really? I don't know why that logic tracks. Sounds to me like serial killers are a perfect reason to believe in God, because obviously, if someone is going around killing people by the multiples, then they are definitely influenced by evil. And if there's a such thing as evil, there's a such thing as good, therefore proving the existence of God. Mic drop. By the way, Diego, my favorite Mexican food is enchiladas. Love their green sauce. Also, the killer clown, John Wayne Gacy. Yeah. And Genghis Khan. And Pol Pot. Hitler. Bill Clinton. No, he didn't. And Hillary Clinton. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. How dare you say her name? It's her story. Kemper was the greatest of all time. He killed largely for the rush of getting away with it, till he decided it was evil. Well, I don't think he killed as much as Pol Pot did, or General Mao. Yeah, Kevin, I have had enchiladas yesterday in a restaurant here in the town where I am in Mexico. Sounds good. I don't know what an enchilada is. Every time I go to a Mexican restaurant, I end up with the taco salad because it's the only thing that I know what's in it. You told April I was on? Good. Maybe she'll be here in a minute. You'd think by now she'd know I was on because it's Wednesday and 8:30ish. I can't eat Mexican. Why not? Tear your tummy up? Or do you have a racist tongue? I think racism is just for black people anyway. Don't worry about it. Seems like they're the ones selling it the most. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. So you are racist. Mexican food don't all have beans in it. It's in everything. It's in everything. I like refried beans. I think they're delicious. They definitely have a unique flavor. John Wayne Gacy murdered 33 young men and boys in an 8-year killing spree. Andy was a clown. I wonder if he wore the clown makeup while he did the killing. Soy oil, too. Well, you ought to be allergic to soy oil. You grew up around it. So we grew up around soybeans. We just never ate that shit. Make your penis fall off. I love Mexican food. Jake, you should try enchiladas. They are awesome. That and a stuffed poblano pepper. Poblano pepper. I'll try the enchiladas. I'm not big on peppers. I like very few peppers. I like chili peppers with food, but eating like a bell pepper tears me up. I don't digest it very well. I've tried a stuffed bell pepper before, and it was delicious, but I was up for 3 days trying to get rid of it. Kevin, those are the best. Eating breakfast here in Mexico is delicious. What do y'all eat for breakfast? If he says eggs, I quit. You're fired. He says eggs. Of course. What? Chilaquiles. I don't know how to say that word. Which is just tortillas cut into chip form and fried with red or green sauce. I got you. Huevos. Have that with a good dark mulatto. A Modelo. Modelo? Is that wine? I'm not very cultured, I'm sad to say. I've got the social graces of a chainsaw. Beer, I got you. I don't drink either, so there's that. But I will, there's a Mexican restaurant down the road from where I live. I will stop in there and try the enchiladas, though. That, just ask for enchiladas? Is there only one kind? I know what a taco is. But let me tell you what, that chicken sandwich that Mexican truck serves that I bought from the other day, big old chicken sandwich about that big, took me 2 days to eat. That's probably the best tasting thing I've ever put in my mouth, man. I don't even like guacamole, but it had fresh guacamole on it, like cut. It wasn't mixed. It wasn't like a dip. It was like a solid piece of fruit cut, guacamole on it, and lettuce and tomatoes and chili peppers and little chunks of chicken. Man, it's good. They make their own bread. I don't know how they do that in a truck, but they do it. I'm differently cultured. I'm culturally challenged. I'm Southern. That's what I know. I know fried chicken and cornbread. Yeah, baby. I got the same problem when I go to the Chinese restaurant. I always order something with chicken in it because I don't know what the rest of it is. And I don't eat things I don't recognize or can't pronounce. you're differently cultured, like a yeast or maybe a fungus. Haha. Mexican corn is the best. Isn't that maize? Isn't that just like not sweet corn? Like a good ringworm, I grow on you. Well, I have had an itch ever since I've met you, so. It's Swedish. Ew. I thought corn was just corn. They have different varieties of it, but it's just corn. I don't like the gleam in your eye. Come on now. You got a pretty mouth. I've been slaving over hot t-shirts all day. I bet I've done 2,000 t-shirts in the past 2 days. I'm suddenly uncomfortable. Come on, man. True and honest shipping pressure. That's the word of the day. Here where I am with my family, they grow a lot of corn. They grow a lot of corn where I'm at, too. Fields and fields and fields of it. He means sweet corn, I assume. It's a major produce here in this region, as much as agave and tequila. I like tequila. I would like to have some of that real tough stuff, though, like mezcal, something with the worm in it. You ought to send me a bottle straight from the factory. Just don't send me no Jose Cuervo. I have a blue agave. Don't think I've ever seen that. I thought they were green. It's fucking huge. Well, the climate's right. You could grow that in Georgia. Hot, arid. It has not been raining a lot here, so there is not much corn growing. It's sad. Well, it's the wrong time of year for corn to grow in the first place. They won't start planting until October. One of the witnesses on my case was named Tequila. How bad is your alcohol problem to name your child Tequila? I'd say it's pretty rough. Pray, guys, that it will rain some. Well, it will rain more so the crops will grow. Well, that's a given. Lord, let the rains come. Thank you, Father. In Jesus' name, amen. You know where we have need of it. Bring it on. It's been raining so much here. I'm kind of scared it's going to flood the next time it rains. And we don't need none of that. Cali will burn this year. I wish. That place needs to burn. I thought it was going to burn a couple years ago. Sports update. Lightning and Islanders knitted at 1 with each. Go Bolts. Also, the Tampa Bay Rays have the best record in baseball right now. That's something. It's already prime weather for it. Any day is weather for it when they're started by arsonists. Tequila is a city here in the state in Mexico where I am. I wonder what that state is famous for. I once lived in a town called Bologna, and you know what it was famous for? Having people named Oscar. Another sports update. Kevin, the Euro Cup is being played right now. That's not sports. It's hot in here. Yep. We got it all. All the weather. It's raining, it's sunny, it's hot, it's cold. Only thing it hadn't done yet is snowed. Hadn't done that in a while. I think 2004 was the last real snow we had. Football. It's football. It's a bunch of whiny pansies running around chasing a checkered ball. That's not football. It's not football unless you have half-naked girls on the half line, egging you on. It's not football unless somebody's kneeling for the national anthem. It's not football unless your ring costs more than my house does. Yeah, my ass was at the beach watching the boardwalk float away. Really? Why was it floating away? Too much water? Too much rain? Huh? Why was the boardwalk floating away? That seems like an odd occurrence. Oh, when it snowed here. I got you. Well, I can't read your mind. You got to add what the subject is of the sentence. You're talking about in 2004. Or did it snow there earlier or later than that? The last real snow we got was in 2004. We've had a little snow one more time since then, but it wasn't much. No, it was 4 feet deep last time it snowed, 2004. was lovely. It was washed away in the storm. It plucked it right off the pilings. Plucked it right off the pilings. That's what Jimmy Buffett said. That's why he moved out to the islands. The storm was making it too bad. Jimmy Buffett is a queer. We heard it right here. Sorry, Jimmy Buffett. Where am I gonna live when I get home? My old lady's throwed out everything I own. She meant what she said. She wished I was dead. Where am I gonna live when I get home? She threw out my clothes. I can't remember the rest of the song. She threw out my TV. The bill she gave to me. So where am I gonna live when I get home? Just about forgot that song. I think I'm dealing with a dead battery here. You didn't stump me. I pulled that right out of my tail. I hadn't heard that song in 20 years. If it came on the radio right now, I could play right along with it, though. I just can't remember words. The reason I can't remember words is because I know like over 5,000 songs. And they kind of jumble together after a while. And I know them, I just can't pull them up. But for some reason, when I walk out on stage, I'm good for one go. But if I had to sing it twice, I couldn't remember it. Even if I just said it. But Friday, you guys are going to get to see Jake Johnson as you've never seen him before. Completely unique. Yeah, they do all sound the same after a while. I think I used the same 5 patterns over and over and over again. Not pretty. No. I'm pretty now. Maybe naked. You're going to see me as a drummer. Like you've never seen me before. Most people don't even know I know how to play drums. I'm not entirely sure that I do. Oh, you know you'd watch. And miss all this? Come on. How high is the water, mama? 3 feet high and rising. Hard pass. On seeing me play the drums? Why? Scared you might be impressed? You better show up. I won't be naked, I promise. You don't have to worry about that anyways if there was a kick drum camera. Yes, it does. I won't be naked, but I will be rocking out on the drums. And then y'all can tell me all about it afterwards. What you thought, all that good stuff. Woof. Like watching a naked chick sneeze. Come on, man. That can be exciting. Depends on where you're at, if you know what I mean. If you're in some places, watching a naked chick sneeze is exciting. Achoo. Blow you clear across the room. I am speaking from experience. Enemy barn? I don't know what that is. Elaborate. I've been down in the valley, walking in the rain. I've been up in a high rise, reflecting on my pain. I've been out on the main road, running from my shame. I've been much trouble, headed for my name. On my knees in revival, trying not to go insane. And I fought with the devil, he tried to bind me up in chains. Gave the dead eye to that dark man's wicked claims, and I was delivered out of living my life in shame. I felt the heat rising up from within. Lord, there ain't no doubt, I know that route of the house I've been living in. Felt the flame burning my skin. Oh yeah. I was led to the door of the spirit world, but I didn't go in. Thunder crack across that eastern sky. I could taste the sulfur on the wind as he walked by. From the depths of deception he approached in disguise, and even though I saw him coming, he took me by surprise. I waged a war on the night and I showed up to fight, but the sun was in my eyes, and I felt redemption for the first time in my life. Surrounded by the hunger, the anger, and the strife. Then I heard the voice of wonder say, there's no need to pay a price, 'cause I'm the mystery in your mind, boy. I am the sacrifice. You'll see the might through the light of a hand that is right, where a man that wields a knife. Desert, I've been running out of time. caught without a dime. I've been deep in the jungle, trying to expand my mind. I've been high on a mountain top, trying to leave the whole world behind. I felt the heat rising up from within. But there ain't no doubt I can find a new route to the house I've been living in. Felt the flame burning my skin. I was led to the door of the spirit world, but I didn't go in. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a spirit world. What do you think? That's a new original song by yours truly. Having some empanadas filled with gator meat. How about that, Diego? Do they serve that in Mexico? He said no, but I seen a fat girl sneeze once when she was naked. Only sexy sneeze is an anime girl sneeze. I don't know anything about anime, except they make weird noises. Sorry about my voice. I'm losing it. I may never get it back. I guess it's a good thing that I'm learning how to play drums. Hey, there's an April. How you doing, sweetheart? You just missed an original JJ song. I think it might clear up when I get all the mold out of this house, though. I think that might be what's causing it. I hope that's what's causing it. Otherwise, I will never sing again. It's not a good thing. Not a good look for me. It's kind of what I do. It's who I am. It's what I do. Running late as usual, LOL. Nah. You can't be running late. We just got here. And now I have the hiccups. Great Sky Troll. Have you heard that song before that I just played? Where'd you go? That's my magnum opus. It's my religious song. It's got a lot of religious symbolism in it. Took me 3 months to write that one. Actually, it took me like 15 years because I had that term, the heat, bouncing around in my head for a very long time, but I didn't actually start writing it until hold your breath while you drink water real fast. Then I would choke. You can't hold your breath while drinking. You have to swallow. I'm back. Apparently, I'm responsible to get the pizza. So you didn't hear the song I just played. Great. I did not know that you're responsible to get the pizza. Yeah, that's your job, man. Now the main course, an entire cow on a spit with prawns on the side. What about that, troll? The whole cow? Wow. You must be hungry. I had a hamburger today. I guess that's close. because I have them. I'd go for it. I would too, but I wouldn't get very far. Ooh. That's all right. I didn't want you to hear my new song anyway. I have like singular hiccups. Like one really hard hiccup sometimes. I don't. I get the little popping hiccup. That's how I sneeze though. One really hard sneeze and then I'm done. Sometimes two, but most of the time only one. But it sounds like I'm trying to cough my brain out. All over the place. Sneeze 3 times, but it's hard enough to kill. Living on sponge cake, watching the sun bathe. Smell of prawns are beginning to boil. Strumming my 6 string on my front porch swing. All of those hotties are covered with oil. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, and they're right. It could be their fault. Don't know the reason. I played her all season. Nothing is true but my Scooby-Doo tattoo. It's a real beauty. It's right on my booty. How it got here, I don't have a damn clue. Must have been all that tequila I drank that night. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim there's a woman to blame, and they're right. It's all their damn faults. I love this song. I've been playing it like 20 years though. It's never really been something that I can appreciate, something I can relate to, you know what I mean? So I sat down and I wrote a third verse to it that fit me, you know, a little more personally. And I hope you like it. It goes like this. Old men in tank tops, hookers and flip-flops. Broke my last 20, had to cruise on back home. But God, I still feel pain, and I'd probably do a truckload of cocaine. But my mama took it all and she's gone. I can't have nothing, mama. Wasted away, cannon margarita. Hell, drink is cheaper anyway, right? Searching for that lost sugar or salt. Some people claim there's a woman to blame, and they're right. It's all their fault. And some people claim there's a woman to blame, and I know it's all April's fault. What, being observed? No, but I stole a atrophy shot and 2 Xanax when I left. Nice. Oh no, I'm not scared of you. Atrophy fixes anything. Well, atrophy means that you can't move anymore. You're thinking about an adrenaline shot. That's called something else. Atrophy is when your muscles can't move anymore. Atrophy will raise the dead for a dance. Hear that, April? It's all your fault. Nope, not atrophy. It's adrenaline. It's called something else. I can't think of the word right now, but it's not atrophy. I think you're thinking of atropine. I think that's the word. Yeah, there you go. Did you write that the first time? I guess you did. I guess I read it wrong. My bad, dude. My bad. I can't see. Give me a break. I guess you did write it the right way. My fault. My bad. I apologize. I don't know why I saw a Y, but I can barely see as it is, so who's counting? Who said? Who fought? I don't know. I'm jumping up and down, too. Why? Because I actually apologized about something? LMAO, excuse me, guys. I'm listening. Jake, just driving, okay? Gotcha. Seriously, though, I've done a lot of exotic chemicals. That is all. Are you leaving us, Diego? Well, God bless you and tell your cousins we said hello. They could watch too, you know. See you Sunday or Friday. Yeah, come Friday. You'll get a kick out of it. I'll be playing drums in my quasi-professional rock and roll blues band that is but it'll be something different, and that's important. Y'all will get to see how hard I work. One of these days, I'm going to finish that song. Anyway. I got a lot of those halfway written songs that aren't taking shape yet. Heat wave today. It's 99 or so. My wife spins it in the hot tub. Hey, babe. Not you, Jake. My other babe, April. Says she's got too hot today. I'm thinking she's right. Up in a mountain so far you can't be found. Shall I love you paintings on the sidewalk by a cafe where I hope to be working soon. Please come to Boston. She said no, babe, you come home to me. She said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm a #1 fan of a man from Tennessee. Snowfall. Move up in the mountains so far we can't be found. Throw I love you echoes down the canyon, yeah, yeah. And then lie awake at night until number one fan of a man from Tennessee. Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt if it's ever gonna stop. All the things I've lost and found, and all that I ain't got, I still need to lean to somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. California life alone is too hard to build. I live in a house that looks out over the ocean. There's some stars that fell from the sky, living up on the hill. Please come to LA, but she said, hell no, you come home to me. She said, hey LA boy, why don't you settle down? There ain't no way it's your time. There ain't no gold and there ain't nothing but homeless people. I'm a number one fan of a man from Tennessee. Tennessee, yeah. Please come to Boston, oh yeah. Please come to Boston, yeah. I'm the boy, why don't you settle down? Please come to Boston, oh yeah. Please come to Boston, yeah. Ramblin' boy, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a little Dave Loggins for you. Mission accomplished. You got your pizza. All right. Who's excited? Reach out and touch that like button. You know you want to touch it. Just touch it. Stroke it. Just tickle it one time. Come on. Nobody's looking. Just touch that like button. Watch 9/11 with Nicolas Cage. I bet that was interesting. I don't think I've seen that one. 9/11? Is it a new movie? Or newish? I don't think I saw that one. He's been in a lot of movies, to be fair, though. Hard to keep up with him after a while. He'll take anything that comes his way. He's got lots of bills to pay. I cannot wait to see you, April. I'm naked and covered in gator grease. And I have a set of jumper cables. And some dryer lint. And we gonna party! Way to make it weird, Jake. Why you gotta make it weird, bro? Jake, just saying your cousin April is hot. By the way, I am naked and covered in gator grease. Yeah, man, I know. You see me now, dork? Do you see me now? OMG. It's a tough watch, but there's one scene where the Marine finds them in the rubble, and dude begs the Marine not to leave. The Marine responds, "I'm not going anywhere, sir. You are my mission." That is Mr. Dork. Thank you. I put the syllable in the wrong places. That's Mr. Dork. Thank you. Yeah, that whole thing was rough. I saw it on TV the first time it came on. And it was amazing watch then. In a bad way, amazing. You could hear, and pretty soon you realize that that was dead people falling from the building and hitting the ground. That was on television, and they showed it. I watched a great Marine movie the other day, Troll. However, I cannot recall the name. It was about Sapling. Saipan. Saigon. Is that Saigon? Is that what this is? It's tough to watch for all those reasons, yeah. I don't know how the movie depicted it, but I know how it looked in real life. Saipan. I don't know what that is. Must be a Marine thing. Semper Fi! I have all the respect in the world for the military and the armed services, and I thank those people greatly for serving our country the best way they know how, and the pure hearts that they leave this country with, and the jangled up ones that they come back with, but I don't want anything to do with it, myself personally. He's in the rubble hearing the splats. Yeah, it's rough. It's a great and terrible film. Yeah, I can understand that. Some things hit too close to home, especially if they're based on real events, and you witnessed those real events or were proxy to them when they happened. That makes it hard to swallow. Knowing now what I know about the country and its possibilities, I don't think I would want to see anything that reminded me of that day, knowing what the people that run this country are capable of. Because before that, we didn't know any of that shit. We still believed in patriotism, and people were doing what was best for us and our country and stuff like that. It's not that way anymore. It's based on a specific few guys. Okay. So it don't tell the whole story, it just tells their point of view of it. Sharon is on it, April. Who's Sharon? Patriot Act, yep. Well, finding out that certain people were responsible for certain pandemics, plandemics, as it were, and to know that they did that and the results of it, and that they're going to get away with it, makes the mind boggle at what they could have done in 2001. Who is Sharon and what is she on? The bartendress. I told you this was the last time I was here at Gators. I do remember you telling me, but I forgot that it was her name was Sharon. But I do remember you talking about the bartender. And I remember you flirting with her too. Or was that me? Either way, tell Sharon I said hello. and tell her I haven't seen her on the podcast yet. She needs to get on. And then get off. And then get on again. I want a big cold Mountain Dew. At this point, sitting on top of a large air conditioner would be nice. It's hot in here for all the wrong reasons. I don't even feel like taking my clothes off. It's hot in here for all the wrong reasons. One day I'm gonna have an air conditioner. That's all. Wish I had somebody. That's wrong key. Wish that the Inquirer read a rumor that I was gay. And I wish I had somebody, ones that are on TV. Wish I could remember the words to the song. I probably wouldn't worry about two of us as much. Oh yeah, I'd spend all my money on caviar and cocaine. I would not remember how you broke my heart today. Oh, I wish I had a supermodel, so skinny and so wide, and a waitress in Nevada. She said she's carrying my child. I drive down Sunset Boulevard, my hair blowing in the wind. They stop a fancy restaurant. They finally let me in. Oh yeah, I'd spend all my money, caviar and cocaine. Yeah. I will not remember how you broke my heart today. wish I had some pictures on the Rolling Stone today. Maybe the Inquirer will spread a rumor that you are gay. And I wish I had some buddies, someone like Charlie Sheen, winning. Cause if he'd hang out with Kato Kalin, Tiger Blood, he'd hang out with me. Oh yeah. And I'd spend all his money on hookers and cocaine. Remember how you broke my heart today. That's a little Chris Robertson, I think his name is. The guy that did Bar Light, Bar Bright, First Bar I See Tonight. Wish I may, wish I might find a little trouble tonight. Sweet Tea's pulling in, oh God. Night at the Roxbury was so stupid. Yep, it was. Something Robertson, anyway. Charlie Robinson, that's it. Charlie Robinson. I hear the motorcycles. I wish I was out there riding with them. Bet it's a lot cooler out there than it is. I might wear shorts and no shirt and just go ride the motorcycle. That would be dumb. Middle of the night. So many people loved it. I never understood why. Yeah, I don't understand a lot of what they call comedy in the last 20 years. I don't think it's funny at all. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm broken. But after you've seen Eddie Murphy Raw, ain't nothing they can do that's funny. It was, but it made me laugh so hard, OMG. Well, that's setting the bar pretty low. You got a pretty good sense of humor. You laugh at about anything. Get you laughing and you'll laugh at anything, whether it's funny or not. You and your mom both are like that. I'm the exact opposite. It has to be really funny to make me laugh. And I have a weird sense of humor too. The things that I think are funny are things that are slightly off color and a little ironic. Poop jokes and vomit porn is not comedy. Nope, and it does not make me laugh. I don't find that humorous at all. I like high-minded comedy that's in the guise of stupidity, like the movie Spaceballs. When you see that movie the first time, you're like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. And then you get an education and watch it again, and you're like, holy shit, everything they say is a joke. The whole thing is a joke. But you have to know something in order to find it funny. Because they're talking about things you've never heard of, like Kafka. And they do a lot of situational comedy, things that are making fun of other things that existed beforehand. Spoof comedy. That there was a couple of guys that were making movies for a little while. They made like 10 movies. Top Secret was one of them. The Naked Gun series. Airplane. I forget the two guys' names. Yes, Blazing Saddles, that was comedy. That's funny too. But you couldn't make that movie today. It would be canceled immediately. If anybody even thought it, they would go straight to jail. Damn it, Publix here closed at 9. Ugh. Well, yeah. Most places close around 9 or 10 o'clock during the week. But anyway, Real Genius. Yes, that was another one of them. Very good movie. Anyway, there's another group of people. The Wayans brothers try to pick up the mantle after those guys retired, or one of them died, I think. And they just couldn't do it. Their spoof movies just are not on the same level. You go back and watch Top Secret with the guy that played Batman. What's his name? Blonde-headed guy. The Saint. Can't think of his name. I'll be your Huckleberry. It was meant to be stupid, yeah. Val Kilmer, that's the guy. Top Secret with Val Kilmer. That movie is a joke a second. I mean, it never stops. Even everything, the background. There's a whole series, a whole scene in that movie that they filmed backwards. The whole scene. They've memorized every move and played it forwards, but filmed it backwards just for a joke at the end. Because the guy they were talking to was Swedish. And rather than learning Swedish for the scene, they just filmed it backwards. So the language was backwards, but all their movements were forwards. I mean, it must have took them months to film this thing. It was hilarious, and I doubt anybody got it at the time. Val Kilmer was an awesome actor, and then he got full of himself and got fat. Real Genius had Val Kilmer in it also, that's right. He did some really good movies back in his earlier career. And then he did The Saint, and that was a great movie, too. They don't make movies like that anymore. Any movie that shows Elizabeth Shue's titties gets a big thumb up for me. That was one pretty woman when she was young. She's still pretty, and she's old. But back in the Adventures in Babysitting days, ooh, my little pervert's peeking. Remember the Red Scare? I'm thinking McCarthy was on the something. I'm thinking so too. Val Kilmer was the wingman in Top Gun. He was the Iceman. My lips are sealed. I hadn't seen that movie since it came out, Top Gun. I need to see it again because they're coming out with a new one. I think this time Tom Cruise is really going to fly an airplane, though. Oh, it's still going. Yep. Let me know when this gets annoying. I'm just kidding. I'm bored. Hey, check it out. Why don't you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you get notifications of when I'm going to be here. Smash that like button. Reach out and touch it. It's free. All you got to do is just smash it. Just barely, just caress it a little. Make it feel good. You know you want to. Like button, like button, like button. Share this video with somebody you love. Better yet, share it with somebody you don't love. Make them part of the family. Tell them to come on over and watch us cut the fool and do all the things we do. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you're thinking about. Question me, curse me, bless me, challenge me, confront me. Hey, confront yourself as long as you're thinking. That's what I want. Critical thought coming from that brain of yours to my ears. And if you want to tip the musician, or you think you just would like to help out and, be part of the growth of this podcast, won't you please take a moment and go to paypal.me/JakeJohnsonBand. Every little bit helps, and I greatly appreciate all the support. With that, I will continue with taking questions and comments until we run out of time. But most of all, you gotta
VJ, now I lay me down to sleep. Pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, VJ, my best friend, right through it all, VJ. If I die before I wake, VJ.
Yeah, baby. What do you got to do to get your own theme song? Be born with a 4-letter word as your name. Young Frankenstein was hilarious and had very racy scenes. It kind of did, yeah. But all of these movies required thought and wasn't just dished, already chewed. Yeah, that's the unfortunate problem. People have gotten so dumb that they don't want to think anymore. And thinking is the thing that makes something funny. You can never put on film what you can put in your brain. That's why Hitchcock was so successful, because he left it to your imagination. He put the idea out, but you filled in the blanks. And that's what scared you to pieces, scared your pants off, because you can scare yourself better than anybody can. You can also make things funny better than anybody can. I got one for you. Lay it on me. Do you have an old dictionary, Webster's or Oxford? Probably, but I wouldn't know where it is. Just tell me the gist and I'll trust you. I stopped reading dictionaries when they added the word bootylicious as an actual word in the dictionary. That's when I tapped out. I'm out. I can't do the English thing anymore. It's going crazy. I really got to do something about that. Do shorts showing the Google definition, then the Webster's in actual print. Oh, yeah. I could do that. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things have changed. Not just definitions, but whole meanings, like concepts have changed. The way people think about themselves have changed. When I was a kid, all I could think about was growing up and being a man and getting a job and doing real things as an adult, having a car and, that sort of thing. I was patriotic. I believed in my country. I believed in freedom. I believed in self-sovereignty. Today, all kids can think about is YouTube and Facebook. That's it. Maybe Star Wars is in there somewhere, but no creativity, no thought, no drive for anything down the road. My kids have never once, and they're 15 and 16, and they have never once even considered having a job. When I was 15, I had a job. I had a job when I was 11. And I was making my own money, living my own life. I haven't answered to my parents since I was about 12 years old. I was living with a woman in my own condo when I was 14. Driving my own car, didn't have no license, but I went out and did it. Fascism is a left-wing thing, but it has been conflated with right-wing ideology. Yes, it has. So is Nazism. Here's one you need to think about. The left started Jim Crow and started all the racist policies that this country had back in the 60s and before. The left started the Ku Klux Klan, and all of the congressmen of those days were Ku Klux Klansmen on the left. Left-wing Dixiecrats is what they called them. And now it's like they're fighting, trying to claim that the right wing did all that stuff. And they didn't. Their excuse is, oh, the parties flipped sides. No, they didn't. That's a myth. Never happened. Abraham Lincoln was right wing. They try to say he was left wing. I'm aware this race baiting is the same song. Yes, it is. And they're singing it loudly, just as they did back then. They're trying to do the same thing now as they did back then. Back then, they introduced welfare and destroyed the black family. Before all of that, the black family was on the rise. They were more likely to have a job and stay married and have children in the home than white people were before all that Jim Crow stuff started. They destroyed them with welfare and easy living and equal rights and all that good stuff. It ain't nothing but a power trip. They made them more slaves. They just changed the name of slavery. Not even a new dance. Same song. CRT, that's critical race theory, is the Klan. Yes, and they're teaching it in schools now. They just changed the words around, but it's the same principle. Masks and all, yep. You start thinking about it, and it's the exact same thing they did back then. They're doing it again, and they're blaming us for it. And we're the only non-racists out here. And by us, I mean the right-wing people that lean conservative. I don't even mean the right-wing policies. I don't mean Republican. I just mean people with, family values and believe in God and gun rights and that sort of thing. People who try to live and don't try to get involved in all the bullshit. Those are the people they're trying to destroy. I'm just trying to make a living. I ain't trying to get nobody's business. Nobody's policies. What is that behind me I keep seeing every time I move? Oh, it's grass. That's what it is. It looked like a signature. Yeah, anything right of Nancy Pelosi. Jesus. Pelosi. Pelosi galore, that's what I like to call her. She's a Bond villain, and her name is Pelosi Galore. And she looks like a zombie. Death warmed over. She's the crypt keeper, yes. She's something, all right. Once Joe Biden trips over a rope and falls onto some bullets and surrenders his presidency to Camel Toe Harris, she'll be one away from the presidency then. She might actually do something stupid. I call her the spitter of the house. She can't spit. Have you seen her mouth? She don't even glue her teeth in. They just flop all over the place while she's talking. It's disgusting. And Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Or Sandy, as her parents like to call her. Yeah, she's not. I'm more Mexican than she is, put it that way. That girl grew up in a gated community. The only job she's ever had was a part-time bartender before she won a contest and became a speaker. They actually held auditions for what she does. And she was actually the runner-up, and the person that won actually mysteriously disappeared. Go figure. Have you listened to that woman talk? I swear to God, I can't believe they would let somebody like her actually speak, let alone have any power. If this was 20 years ago, she wouldn't even be allowed to speak. That woman's crazy. And very uneducated on top of that. Actually, if this was 20 years ago, she'd probably be under Bill Clinton's desk. No, he didn't. Yes, he did. I'm going to get banned. I just know it. Capital Morono. I see. Moranowick. She's more retarded. He like 'em thick. Yes, he did. Have you seen that girl? What was her name again? Monica Lewinsky. Have you seen what she's up to? Most recently, she was hanging out with Tom Green, the comedian, the weird guy that did Freddy Got Fingered. In Canada, she did a comedy sketch with him where she claimed she was going to marry him, but they had to tell her parents about the Bill Clinton thing, his parents. Yeah, it was weird. She totally owned it. She was like a porn star up there in Canada. I don't know exactly what year that was, but that's the last time I've seen her on TV anyway. I think she might have tried to do like one of those reality TV shows, but it didn't go anywhere. All right, people, it's 10 o'clock, 10:11 actually. I'm going to watch some news, listen to some Tucker Carlson, and pass out. Because I got to get up early in the morning and go to work. It's early for me, anyway. I love you guys, and I do apologize about not having the bike ride ready, but I will have it ready by Friday one way or another, come hell or high water, knock on wood. And hopefully we'll get it done. So I'll see you guys Friday, where I'll be rocking the drums. It'll be a different podcast Friday, but everybody show up, so let's have some fun. Well, she's sort of cute in a, she puts out kind of way. She's cute if you can get past those piercing eyes and those giant horse teeth of hers. Love you guys. Use it for a background. Use what for a background? The bike ride, you mean? No, I'm actually shooting a full-on video. It's going to be a 2-camera shot. You'll have two 2 angles, and I'll be able to talk to you while we're riding. I'll be mic'd up and everything. And I might put it in the background, but I think I'm just going to play the video and let y'all have it. And as far as Friday, I'm just going to set up the podcast in the practice room and put a camera out where you can see me, and then put a second camera where you can see everybody else, and just switch back and forth between the two. I won't be talking a whole lot because I'll be playing music, but you guys will be able to talk amongst yourselves and listen to some music and have a good time that way, and I'll talk to you in between songs and stuff. But that being said, I am going to shut it off and go to bed. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves and each other, and peace be upon you, all of you. Assalamu alaikum, and have a good night. And I will see you Friday. Until then, I bid you adieu.